They could have picked anywhere to fight, but they chose this. I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Next to me, and here, Arturo.
This bout is scheduled for...
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. And there's the bell to start the round. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Counter punching. That one lands. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Pretty close fight here in this round. Swing and a miss with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every trick.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They exchange punches. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice punch. That punch scores. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. Believe we're only halfway through the round. Just misses with that uppercut.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Continues to touch him up. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Good counter punch. talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
See a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweight.
Chance to make his... Oh, Gotti's down!
What a shot. Was that a flash knockdown? He should get up from that. He's fresh enough. He can get up from that. Does he want to?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round. What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
So much for defensive abilities.
Oh!
Talk about Crawford in that last round. I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
And there's the bell to start the round. We had not one, but two knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
You'd like to see more jabs. They exchange punches. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
It's a very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nobody home with that hook. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
They exchange punches. Not a lot of defense here at all. The offense has been better than the defense. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Do you believe this? Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch, counter punch. Just missed with that hook. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
A couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. That's another scoring shot.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Punches coming from every angle. Well done with that counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That counter punch caught him clean. Stumbling around in potholes.
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. And there's the bell to start the round. punch and just got countered. Showing the hook, but it doesn't score. The jab won't score. They better start respecting each other's punching power. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Talk about a one-sided. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
The referee really thinking about stopping it.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Maybe not as hurt as we thought, but he can't continue to take those punches. What is he doing in there?
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Big hooks upstairs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got...
And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up. I can't believe it. They are giving up.
They don't like that. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.